Where should I begin? How about a cute yellow furry monster walks into a misty forest? Wow. That was nearly 1 year ago today, the first day I was granted access to OpenAI's Dall.E.
How does an AI create an image in the world of AI?
Artificial intelligence, or AI.
And by now, AI was all over the news. But back then, it was the first time I'd used a tool that lets you visualize your imagination. So I stayed up for hours, creating character after character until I had a whole world of these charming little critters. The next morning, I thanked OpenAI for the access and shared a few of the critters with them.
And I could not believe how amazing these critters were. The Dall.E researchers replied, and they were like, "What is this? Was this all created by Dall.E?"
I told them it's all Dall.E. I wanted to see something in motion. I wanted to tell a story. So I contacted my friends at Native Foreign. We'd worked together on a number of projects and said, let's pitch a film.
So I said, when do we start?
So I came up with this idea for a documentary like Planet Earth, hosted by a David Attenborough type, but then it collides with a Monty Python sketch.
I'm sorry, who is speaking?
I'm speaking to you.
Oh dear.
And then you realize all the critters speak and have their own identities and their own problems, and everything he described was wrong.
Instantly, we loved it.
And we were off. So the first step was creating this world, and we used Dall.E to generate all of the settings, literally hundreds of different visuals in a day. We were getting conceptuals for all these places in seconds. But the next step was taking these worlds and making them actual environments and not just still paintings.
We work with amazing Emmy award-winning animators and designers to bring the 2D stills into a 3D world.
And now we can move the camera through the environment, creating depth of field and focus and adding pixie dust or mist flowing in the background.
It was all coming alive.
Now that we had the world, we had to fill it with all the critters. And Dall.E played a huge role in this because we couldn't have the critters without them being likable, almost instantly. And so getting their eyes, their expressions, their mouths, their movement and personalities through, it was essential. When I would describe the characters into Dall.E, it might start with something simple like a red furry spider hangs from a tree branch and you get an image, but that's just the starting point. I'll keep working it. I'll change eyes, I'll change hands, I'll change the expressions until I get the character exactly the way I have it envisioned in my head.
They are all so darling and funny, and they embody so much emotion, and you can really connect with them.
We knew we needed experienced voice talent to, bring these characters to life. And we got so lucky with this cast.
I'm so happy that we're on the same page.
Here we are, planet Earth. It's impossible not to appreciate the sheer grandeur of our world.
We're gonna dive into, now we're getting into dialogue. Here we go.
I already spilled the ketchup on it. Nope, that's blood.
The last step was seeing them talk.
So rather than hand animating the characters, we actually hooked them up to a facial performance capture system.
And Chad literally lip-synced and acted out each performance.
I'm blue, which is weird because I'm a red spider.
It still makes me laugh knowing that he acted out all of these characters.
It's creepy.
So creepy. One thing Critterz has proved to me is that tools like Dall.E and AI, they're changing the entire method by which we create. You're basically creating as fast as you can think.
Production process is always evolving, and now, more than ever. We're excited to share what we've learned with other storytellers.
Ultimately with Critterz, I hope it's an inspiration. Whatever worlds or ideas, whatever's in someone's mind or their imagination, now they have technology which allows them to build those worlds, to tell those stories, to create those characters. And I hope it inspires people to just go make something, tell a story, build a world, because now you can.